Brew.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to the Sanctuary of Satisfaction for this week's episode, Bears Halftime Quick Recipe Show. I'm TD. It's TD's Brew and Barbecue. Today, we have Bears and Commanders going at it right now. It's not looking that pretty on the Bears side, but hey, you know what? Today, I decided since the Commanders were just nothing but trash, we were going to make a dump cake. I'm going to show you guys how I do my Bourbon Peach Dump Cake right here, guys. Really quick, really quick, really easy recipe. You got to do it. It's realistically like 3-4 ingredients. Depending on how you want to put it in there, that's how it's going to go down. I haven't had a score update since the 2 minutes, so I don't know what's happened. But let's call in Robbie for our halftime show. He's our halftime show analyst. He's our halftime show. He's like Terry, Howie. He's like all those guys. Who are you?
All
who
those
are you,
guys.
Are you Terry? Are you Howie? Are you Gronk? Who are you?
I'll be Howie. I'm not.
Oh, you're going to be
Terry.
Howie? Oh, okay. You're going to be Howie, not
Here
Terry.
you go. Here's the first score for you. Redskins 9, Bears 0 at halftime.
Oh, that's terrible. That is terrible.
I think it's the fingernail polish. Wrong fingernail polish today. Let's see. We got the Bills 17-3 against the Seahawks in the third quarter. Get this score. Chargers 9, Saints 5. That's a damn baseball score right there.
Yeah, 5.
Yeah, 5.
Of course the Saints have 5, dude.
It was 3-2 earlier.
Of course the Saints have 5.
Chiefs 17, Raiders 10, Broncos 21, Panthers 7. Those are games that are going on. The Browns, they upset the Ravens. Damn.
Yeah, I saw that, dude. I saw that. Jameis Winston, dude. Besides, how big of a class, speaking of, how big of a class act were his interviews last week? Like, he wasn't even suited, and they benched Watson. And, like, how big of a class act was his personality in those interviews? They were pretty awesome.
Yeah, so he's a good guy.
Yeah, well, now he is, dude. But remember, ever since he did, what was it? He was like, we're going to feast on the W. Remember that, dude? Like, that was the craziest shit I've ever seen. Hey, so everybody, let's check out this Bourbon Peach Dump Cake. We're done here. I'm gonna show you guys how we got here. But look at this. This thing is badass. It's going down. It's going down like the Commanders. Look at that. That looked pretty good. I know my lighting is all kind of jacked up today because, see the time? Yeah, look, it's way different over here. But look at this. Star Wars.
There it is. Floating in.
Yep, there it is.
Hey, I know it's football season, but when we get that next camera angle going, can you show Freddie for us? Dodgers.
Yeah, dude, we have to.
Nothing.
Yeah. I know, and not only that, dude. I do have to pull this out and say this because one of the stats they said last night. Freddie Freeman, second longest streak in Major League Baseball history of consecutive games with a home run. So he did hit 2 home runs, he did hit a home run in each of the last 2 games as a Brave in 2021, and now he's hit 2. So he's the second player in Major League Baseball history that has the longest streak of consecutive home run games.
Right now, he's the MVP.
That's right. Freddie Freeman, dude. Freddie Freeman. Yep. Damn. And I will have to say this because I am so jealous. Like, this is the picture that I saw. You guys, you see the bat flip, right? The picture of Freddie Freeman with the bat flip. The picture of the camera angle from like shortstop where the whole crowd is behind him and the bat is straight up in the air. That is going to be the most iconic Freddie Freeman picture for the rest of his career and for the next 50, 60 years into the Hall of Fame. And I'm so jealous because he's not in a Brave uniform. Not in a Brave uniform, but damn, dude, that hit was so beautiful, dude. So beautiful, man.
And what about this? That Ohtani separated shoulder.
Right.
But they say he's expected to play in Game 3. That's what happens when you're a gambler.
You're gonna take that chance.
You got to take the
You're
chance.
going to take that chance. Right. So here's one of the things I'm going to do first here, guys. What I have is I have a little foil pan, and it's foil lined with the foil pan. I know, right? Blows your mind. The reason it is like that is because what I want is that I want to be able to make sure that nothing leaks out of my pan. And these like cheap ass, like dollar store foil pans, you know what happens? Like they get holes in them all the freaking time. Like just from like your fingernail or something, like you'll get a hole in them. So I lined it so that way I don't lose any of that goodness out of my bourbon and my peach dump cake here, since we're talking about the Commanders, or since we're talking about the Dodgers dumps. Or speaking of a dump, Dodgers. Hate the Dodgers.
So what
Hate
made
the
you
Dodgers,
decide
dude.
to come up with this?
What's that?
What made you decide to come up with this recipe here?
The Commanders are a dump, and so I just wanted to dump a whole bunch of shit together and see what we could come up with. No, well, that's part of it, but I could not figure it out, so I walked around Bob's for like, I don't know, 20 minutes with a shopping cart with nothing in it because I was trying to figure out what the fuck I was going to cook. So what I got here is I got about a half a cup. Now, the recipe is going to show don't know sports, but you're ready for this dish. Hey, don't worry, it's coming up. It's going to take literally just a couple minutes here to show you how to do it. What I did is I'm going to melt some butter. So I'm going to put this on my smoker. This is a half a stick of butter right here. And the reason it's half a stick is what I've done is I've taken the recipe, I've cut it in half, and I'm going to make 2 pans out of it instead of just one. So you can make one deep dish if you'd like, or you could make one two shallow pans. What I'm going to do is I'm probably going to put this one in the freezer and save it for another date, a later date here. So what I got, peach pie filling, apple pie filling, pineapple pie filling, which is crazy because I've never actually had a pineapple pie, but now that I know that exists, we're going to figure something out about it. All right. So here we got, this is what the peach pie filling, 1 can, 2 cans, 3 cans, 4 cans. This is the recipe. Okay. So what I got here is, and now I've only made dump cakes just a few times. Most of the time I've always made cobblers. And what I'm doing is I'm taking the mix from the pie filling, and I'm going to make sure that the pie filling is all coated on the bottom. I don't want any of my cake or anything to get to the bottom because then the cake will burn. And one of the mistakes that, and I can tell you this, dude, it's kind of one of those like, what's better, Coke or Dr. Pepper? But I can tell you this, the mistake that most people make when they make a dump cake is mixing all the ingredients. That is mistake numero uno. You do that, it's no longer a dump cake. Let me find a place to put my spatula here.
You were asking me earlier if I was Terry or Howie. It's funny, Terry just text messaged me. He said,
oh, he did?
Yeah, Caleb's changing the fingernail polish color at halftime.
Is he really? All right, cool. What color is he going with at halftime? Is he going to score points at halftime with it?
The Redskin red.
Oh, Redskin red. All right, I got you. So what this is a yellow cake mix. I've already opened it. I've already used about half of it in this one over here. Whoops, there it goes. Fumble. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to sprinkle it on the top. And you might make a little bit of a mess. That's why it's called a dump cake, because you're going to dump it on top. All right. And what I'm doing is I'm just going to fill in all the holes, cover the top of the peaches. We want to cover everything up. And like I said, you're not going to mix it. You're not going to put anything else in here but some butter that's been melted. All right. So we're going to take this. Oh, dude, I drank my pre-workout energy drink, my Rain, like a little bit ago, like somewhere in the middle of the first quarter. So right now, dude, I am jittery. I am way jittery right now. We're gonna have to get some food in me here somewhere. All right. The other thing you want to do is you're gonna want to mix it up. Not mix it up. Sorry, don't mix it up. But you want to level it out. You want to level it out just a little bit. Make it where it's nice and pretty. All right. We want to make it look good. All right. And now our butter should be melted, or at least melted enough. So I got some butter here melted. So that is a little warm. Let me put that here. So let's see here. Who we got here? Bears aren't looking too good. Brother Barbecue Blackstone and Beer says, yeah, thanks Ryan for bringing that to our attention. Yeah, thanks for bringing it to our attention. Something that we're not talking about right now, obviously. Hey, what's up, Doll? She's watching.
Dump cake right now.
Yeah, we're talking about dump cake. Speaking of dumps, the Bears right now, not looking too hot. We're right. But hey, Rod, what's up, man? How are you doing? So I got my butter here, and it's not completely melted, but at any other time I would normally melt it, but this is okay. We're going to have some good chunks of our butter in there. We're going to spread it out, and now you can see the rest of the tablespoons of butter. And this is pretty much all you're going to do here. Right here, this is it. Last but not least, you're going to take the barrel-aged bourbon right here. This is it. The barrel-aged bourbon. This is a vanilla, caramel, and bourbon. It is great. Great for your cobblers, great for your pies, great for anything that you want to make as a dessert, and it goes fantastic with peaches. Fantastic with
toast,
peaches.
bacon.
French toast. Yeah. Oh, dude, bacon is another level, dude. That is another story. We are going to bring that up. I am going to have a couple bacon fried episodes or something like that. But guys, if you're not using this on your bacon right now, your bacon is next level. Next level. You got to fry your bacon in the barrel-aged bourbon. And so right here, this is what you got. You're going to take this right here and you're going to put it in the smoker. Or in your oven, whichever you're going to use, your pellet grill, your easy bake, whichever. And what you're going to do is you're going to cook it at about 350 to 375 for roughly about an hour. We're going to check it 45 minutes in and kind of see from there. If you start noticing that the top of your cake here starts to look a little dried out, like the top isn't being cooked enough, spray it with a little bit of like ghee, like it's ghee is like a clarified browned butter. But I spray it with that, or like if you're like your Pam or something, you can use Pam, but I don't highly recommend that, but I recommend like a butter. And you'll just spray it on the top so that way it'll brown up the very top there. So let's get this dump cake going. Let's get back to halftime here. Anything else we got going on, Robbie? Like, dude, like with, I got to say, dude, after the way the Dodgers have been playing, I don't know if the Dodgers in 6 was correct on that one, dude. I think it might be like 5.
Yeah, you said 5. I said 6.
I did say 5. You're right. I did say 5.
I'm thinking it could be 5.
All right. So this is a little warm. I want to get a really good picture of this with it in the backdrop here so that way we can get it going. Look at that. Dump cake.
Nice.
That looks pretty good, right? Looks pretty good. So, and this is yellow cake mix. Feel free to get creative with whatever the hell you want. Use white cake, use chocolate cake, whatever, man. As long as you got a pie filling for it, let's do it. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make some here for me and some for my wife. Now, this is going to turn out to be somewhat like a cobbler, but also like a cake because it's called a dump cake. So it's going to be like, look at this. See that? See how it's like a cake? Not quite a cobbler, but it's definitely a cake.
And how it just dumped on that plate?
Yeah, did you see that? That was just a dump, right? Just a dump pass, like right over the shoulder. Nice little dump pass right there. And I don't have...
Speaking of dump passes, he's only 3 for 8. 33
hey,
yards.
We're not talking. This is not a halftime show. This is Sunday afternoon. Yeah, it's just Sunday afternoon food show. We're not talking about the Bears anymore. So the Commanders are doing well. I see that they're taking on my team here. All right, let's get us another really good picture. How's that dump cake looking right there? See that? Does that look good, everybody? How does that look?
Look at that.
Let me know. See, this is it. About 10 minutes of prep, about an hour in the oven or the smoker, and you got a nice, delicious dump cake.
Looks like some
Fiesta
ware.
Yeah. This is from mine and my wife's wedding. You got this far away. I don't even have any. Man, I should have really thought this one through. I should have grabbed. I was planning on ice cream, but I didn't have any. So let's go. How are we looking? Oh, how are we looking with this? You guys want some of this dump cake?
No.
Who wants the dump cake?
No spoon, no fork. Come on.
Hey. Oh, I fumbled that one. Hold on. Let me get it back up here.
Oh,
and what I do is.
Speaking of that, the Bears just fumbled the kickoff.
Dude, that's not true because we're only at 14 minutes, so it hasn't been there. Hasn't got to the next. Hasn't got to the game yet. So let's get in here, dig in on this dump cake. Let me see if I can get a really good picture here, where you can see how good that is. Look at that peach.
Delicious.
That look good? Dumped it. Yeah, right there. So you're going to be like a cobbler and a cake. Fantastic.
Van Winkle says it looks good.
That's right, man. Oh, that is so good. Guys, try this. Get back to me. Let me know what you guys think. Duh, come get yours. It's time to go to halftime. Robbie, hey, man, we'll see you on Wednesday, dude, if you're around.
Yep.
But don't forget, Wednesdays, 12:30, Sundays, approximately 12:30, or depending on what time the Bears play. But join us every week, halftime Bears, quick recipe show. I'm TD. It's TD's Brew Barbecue. Put some TDs in your face.